What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is the first decentralized digital currency. Bitcoins are digital coins you can send through the internet. Compared to other alternatives, Bitcoins have a number of advantages. Bitcoins are transferred directly from person to person via the net, without going through a bank or clearinghouse. This means that the fees are much lower. You can use them in every country. Your account cannot be frozen, and there are no prerequisites or arbitrary limits. Let's look at how it works. Several currency exchanges exist where you can buy and sell Bitcoins for dollars, euros, and more. Your Bitcoins are kept in your digital wallet on your computer or mobile device. Sending Bitcoins is as simple as sending an email, and you can purchase anything with Bitcoin. The Bitcoin network is secured by individuals called miners. Miners are rewarded newly generated Bitcoins for verifying transactions. After transactions are verified, they are recorded in a transparent public ledger. Bitcoin opens up a whole new platform for innovation. The software is completely open source and anyone can review the code. Bitcoin is changing finance the same way the web changed publishing. When everyone has access to a global market, great ideas flourish. Bitcoins are a great way for businesses to minimize transaction fees. It doesn't cost anything to start accepting them, and it's easy to set up. There are no chargebacks, and you'll get additional business from the Bitcoin economy. For more information about Bitcoin,
Hi guys, so I just wanted to make it a quick video to explain a couple of questions I've been getting recently in my inbox regarding cost of joining BitClub and also regarding profit you can make. So I just want to clear this up. So firstly, in order to join BitClub, you can register for free, and then there's a $99 fee, which is a platform access fee, which gives you your back office. So you've got a Bitcoin wallet, a Clubcoin wallet, and all the resources in your back office, which include some ready-made websites with your tracking link and name already embedded into them. So you've got 3 different landing pages you can choose from here. So once you've paid your $99 fee, you are a member. That's a one-time fee. There's no monthly costs, so you're a member for life. And the next thing you need to do then is to decide which mining pool you want to buy a share in. So you can buy a share in pool 1 for $500, pool 2 $1,000, pool 3 $2,000, or you can get a founder pool which includes 1 share in each of these 3 pools for $3,500. Now, when you buy any of these shares, you get 1,000 days mining. So as you can see, that's almost 3 years. But in reality, it never actually expires because you also get 50% repurchase, or 40% repurchase, or 30% repurchase, and you can also change this to 100% in the back office if you want to. So what that means is 50% of your Bitcoin earnings gets paid to your wallet in this case, and 50% goes back into repurchasing and maintenance of your mining equipment. So what that means is that once your Bitcoin reaches enough value to purchase a 2.5% share, it automatically does that. And as those 2.5% shares add up, pretty soon you have a whole new share. So once this one has maybe been running for a year, then another share is already starting and it will continue like that. So in reality, your membership never ever expires. So this is, once you're in this for life. There's a $99 fee to get started and the $500 in this case for pool 1. And that's all you pay ever. So I'm just going to show you now how much you can expect to earn from this pool 1. Now, if you want to earn more, you can obviously go for the higher pools or go for all 3. So this is just going to be for illustration purposes, and the amount of Bitcoin mined, or how many blocks are found, or how many blocks are mined. So it can change daily, it can go up and it can go down. But I just want to give you an idea from one of the accounts which I've set up. So I'm going to show you an account I've set up for pool 1. This is just one of the accounts with $500 share, and this account was only set up just over a month ago. And you can have multiple accounts, that's perfectly okay within BitClub. In fact, I recommend you do that. You can have multiple positions in your binary, especially if you're building a team, because you see this clock at the top here. Well, this is a cycler payout. So when you actually qualify for these payouts by having members below you on each side, you get paid out every time this clock hits 0. So by having more than one account, you can actually get more than one cycle payout. So this account, as I said, was started on, let's just look at the date here. Okay, so you can see here this account was started with 1 share on the 6th of May. Now what happens, as I said, is that you can repurchase shares. This is initially already on 50% when you come in here. So what I've done here is I've changed this to 100% for now, so that instead of me withdrawing Bitcoin from this account, it goes back into the account and buys new shares or new partial shares. So that compounds and adds up much more quickly because it's set to 100%. So that increases the speed at which you earn over time. So just in this example here, you can see that on the 6th of May, I purchased a share in this account of $500. And then just 20 days later, because I set this to 100%, it took just 20 days for my mined Bitcoin to become enough to buy me another partial share of 0.26. And then another 10 days from that, it purchased another share. And then you see that because these other shares have started to kick in, it only took 8 days to get enough Bitcoin to purchase the next share. And again, the next one took around 8 or 9 days because this one has not actually started earning yet, and this one has not actually started earning yet. So like I say, you get 1,000 days when they start earning, but when you first set it up, like you see this one is brand new, this partial share at the bottom, and it's showing 1,009 days, because when you first set it up, it shows over 1,000 days while they're setting it up for you, and it counts down, and it doesn't actually start earning until this hits 1,000 or 999, and that on that day it's actually earning. So this one is still being set up, but you can see already that since my first purchase I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 partial shares. But I mean, these 2 bottom shares are not even earning yet, so we'll just look at the earning from just this 1 share. So if you scroll up here, you can see that the total earnings is 0.2145 Bitcoin. And if we just bring up the calculator and put that in at today's rate, as the rate is right now, so that's $57, $58 right there. And this has only been running for just over a month. Now that is at the current rate of Bitcoin, the current price of Bitcoin right now. So at the moment, it's earning about this much every month, which is only $57. Doesn't sound like a lot right now, but bear in mind that in the first year, that means you're in profit within the first year. And that is based only on this earning here. Now don't forget that it's repurchasing every 10 days or so and getting another partial share. So pretty soon there'll be more partial shares down here until it's a full share. So this earning is going to increase and increase and increase as it's earning from more and more shares in the pool. And something else to bear in mind as well, at today's rate, what it has earned so far from mining is worth $57, $58. But as the rate of Bitcoin goes up, I mean, if the Bitcoin doubles over the next year, then obviously that's $114, $115 per month. And again, that only takes into account these couple of shares, well, the full share here, which is running, and these 2 partial shares here, because these other 2 have not kicked in yet. So by the end of the year, if I leave this on 100% repurchase for the first year, by the end of the year, I'm going to have not just this 1 share and not just these partial shares, but I'm going to have several shares running and making money, or making Bitcoin, mining Bitcoin. So this is going to increase dramatically by the end of the year. So this is not a quick cash or make money overnight kind of thing. This is a long term. You've got to be in this for the long term and look at it after the first 12 months. And this will continue indefinitely, because as the first share starts to expire, well, these other shares will be on 10 or 12 days left, and the ones that are coming after them will still have 200, 300, 400, 500 days left. So in reality, it never expires. So this is a one-time payment. You pay your setup fee of $99 and you pay for the pool. And that's it. Basically, you're in this for life, and you got passive income from this for life. And that is just the earnings from the mining. Now, if you're a team builder and you introduce other people, then obviously you start to get more money and you get payouts from these cyclers. So what I've showed you here is just the minimum pool, the smallest pool, mining pool 1, which costs $500. Now, if you want to see some proof of income from some of the larger pools and over a longer time, because this was just started in May,